Hey, Chip and Sissy. You're here for another master class on how not to sell 8-tracks, I see. Hey, Bishy, who is she talking to? Is that somebody else that's on Twitch? Hey, guys, welcome in. Is anybody here looking for 8-tracks? Or are you just clicking on it to see what's going on? Yeah, that's what I was asking her. Hey, Ohio. I didn't know if she had somebody sitting there beside her or whether she was doing it over that. I don't know how to use Twitch. That's for the youngins. I'm gonna have to look at my. Maybe I have it set to not notify me. I turned my TikTok notifications off because it was notifying me constantly of crap I didn't want to see. Hey, junk. All right, you can call me an asshat. Your child called me an asshat too. That's inappropriate. I should have put 2 screws in them so they didn't move. I hope it will be junk. I'm gonna try to break my record of sales here tonight on music, or at least in the recent months when I started selling music again. So the people that were here that I asked if they were interested in 8-tracks, they all left. I think $24. I was discussing with Butterfly earlier about I've been on here for 2 years, and I realized I took basically a 2-month break, and the more you're on here, the more people you get watching it. But it's ridiculous the low turnout in some of these shows, not just mine. I hope that chick from Jen's show doesn't come here and complain about my shipping. I will. Well, I'm not going to lose any viewers because I don't have any. But I would have went off on her. Jen's selling stuff. I mean, she has nice stuff, and if that person went to an antique store, even in rural Pennsylvania, she'd have been paying what Jen was asking plus the shipping, plus 50% just for any of that crap. Complain about $4 shipping. I stopped at the grocery store on the way home from the auction the other night, and I needed some Advil and something to take it with. So I got Advil and a pop. It was like $3 for a bottle of Pepsi, and like a little bottle of Pepsi like you drink yourself. I was annoyed too, but I didn't want to get too mouthy in the chat because I didn't want Jen to be upset. But holy hell. All right. So I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing and flip through these, and hopefully somebody comes in. Hey, Das Coot. Are you looking for 8-tracks? You sell records, don't you? I'll tell the story I told Butterfly the other day. I went to Walmart. My my agave plant is having babies, so I needed to get cactus soil because I don't have any because I'm in Pennsylvania and it's all Pennsylvania soil here. So I went back to where that soil is, and this old lady flagged me down and asked if I could help her put a 40-pound bag of birdseed into her cart because she got it part way in the bottom of the cart and couldn't get it the rest of the way. So I wrestled with it, and it was kind of a bitch to get in there. And I got it in there, and I said, "How much is that now?" And she said, "$19.99." And I was like, "Holy crap!" I said, "Well," I said, "I'm hoping that after January 20th, the price goes back down to about $12 a bag after Trump's in there." And that lady said, "Oh, that's what I'm praying for." And I just rolled my eyes and shook my head and walked away. I think everybody that posts some stupid meme or some stupid comment on social media about prices going back down should have to sit through a at least a 1 hour long lecture on deflation and uh, at a college level economics seminar. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if anybody's here for actually for 8 tracks or not. Nobody ever answers me. Hey, Doxy and Flip Top, are you guys here for 8 tracks? Oh, I like some of the politicians. Some of them are nice. Some of them are nice guys, and I think they're there to actually try to be helpful. But for the most part, I think they kind of got to sell out. What about Swalwell? I guess I'm assuming you're into guys junk. I don't know you at all, but oh, he's kind of cute. He looks like the guy on Reacher. Do you watch Reacher? The new Reacher, not the Tom Cruise Reacher. Eric Swalwell. He's from California. He's in the House. He ran for president last time. He didn't make it very far. So, all right, I'm going to get started and work through these. I got a banana box full of 8 tracks. I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. Hopefully, I'll sell some. Starting to get my shelves filled up over there, and I'll have some shows where I can have some idea of what I'm selling. This is all just sort of unboxing at this point. Oh, I don't. It's not even comparable. I told you he looked like Reacher, and you were like, "Oh." Yes, she's sweet, isn't she? She's so cute. I was gonna say something, but then if I say something, then she'll stop. When I bring her stuff, she says, "Thank you, handsome." All right, those are the first ones up there. You got REO Speedwagon, the Birds, Vogues, and Sticks. We're gonna go for 10 seconds. see if I can keep up with the sorting between the auctions. Is anybody in here a seller that was listing anything recently? It's flipping all my pictures around. Like, I take a picture of the front of the item, and then I take a picture of like the item with a coin or $2 bill or something to see how big, to show how big they are. And it keeps flipping and putting the second picture that shows like the back of the item. I'm very irritated by it. And I don't know if there's a way to fix it or not. Tanya Tucker, Greatest Hits. Kenny Rogers, Love Will Turn You Around. ELO, Out of the Blue. And Average White Band, Put It Where You Want It. And if you guys are into ephemera, I scheduled a show for Bishy, if I thought there was a way to monetize my rage that I feel on a daily basis, I would be rich. My products aren't showing up on Google. Like my Whatnot products. It's like I'm not selling anything for my on Marketplace, and I did a search on Google, and none of my Whatnot products are on there. And they're supposed to be. That's the Big Bopper, Chantilly Lace, Baby's Head First, Elvin Bishop, and Elvis. Yeah, if anybody here is into ephemera, on Thanksgiving I'm going to have an all-day ephemera sale, and I have it listed, and I have all the products in there, and they are all $1 starts. There's post-mortem photos, there's soldier photos, tintypes, all sorts of neat paper. Some of it's probably won't get bids for $1, but there's some of it that should be worth 50, 60 or more dollars, but we'll see what happens. Thanksgiving, a lot of people eat Thanksgiving dinner, and then they get tired of their family and whip out their phones. Moody Blues, The Platters, some sort of compilation, easy listening, and Kansas Leftoverture. And you can always pre-bid junk. Everything's $1 on there. We have not been invited anywhere because our families don't like us, I guess. So I figured we should have been invited somewhere by now if they were going to invite us, and I haven't got invited, so I'm just going to have a big ephemera auction and then bitch because nobody came to it on a major holiday. Heart, Dog, and Butterfly, I Believe in Music, 5 and 6 compilation. Oh, there's a Carpenters for you, Bishy. And Dick Clark, 20 Years of Rock and Roll. Yeah, my family's like notorious for like waiting until the last minute. my niece had an all-star softball game, and like less than an hour before it started, my sister invited me to it, and it was like an hour drive away. I don't think I can make it. Al Stewart, Time Passages. Barry Manilow, One Voice. Tom T. Hall, Songs of Fox Hollow, and the Osborne Brothers. Oh my, that's a big family. I try to get my family riled up about politics, but nobody follows it enough to get riled up. Say hi to Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Oh, hey, Sherry. I was so busy selling 8-tracks that I didn't notice you came in. Bishy, I found you an Aerosmith tape. Not an 8-track. Neil Diamond, In Country Heaven, Foghat, Rock and Roll, and Heart Little Queen. Oh, I just put it off to the side for you. Those ones are running. If anybody is really here that's ever into that really wants to see them, I can show the backs of them and stuff, but I don't think anybody's here looking for them. Apparently the thing is on these live streaming auction sites, you need to build your own audience. Because they don't do that for you, and they don't use the thousands of dollars that you pay in fees for doing that either. Hey, Mousy Brat. Thanks for sharing that. Oldies but Goodies compilation, Super Tramp. Merle Haggard and another Barry Manilow. Hey, Rag. At least they're having some rock ones in here. This morning's cassette bunch was pretty. I'm back, unfortunately. I need to be more excited, I know. I didn't sell a single one this morning. 2 Barry Manilows there. I'm glad you find it amusing. Kitty Wells and Loretta Lynn with Conway Twitty. Well, I'm not selling valuable antiques for $3 here, though. Oh, I better get moving and get a show put together. It's going to be lit. It's probably going to be everybody. I was thinking of doing a show Saturday night, like a preview show, but do it live, because when you do this multi-streaming, it only the most serious collector's junk. when you do the multicasting, it saves it to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. So instead of recording a video and then uploading it, I thought about just going live like I did for the preview and then telling people, hey, look at this stuff. And then Sunday, just ask if there are requests and see if people would suggest starting prices. And maybe get some newbies that weren't around when I was selling stuff for $1 or $3 starts. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe Butterfly will decide she wants to sell, and she'll just go live for me. I didn't tell you what those were, did I? No one knew. Yeah, I was FaceTiming with Butterfly when the alarm went off the one time. It sounded like it was very loud. Country compilation, Dionne Warwick. Isn't she the one that used to do that like 900 phone number, that psychic hotline thing? Yeah, I thought so. Maybe she still does it. I don't know. That's Rod Stewart, and that is apparently I don't know, bootleg or sound-alike compilation album or something that nobody cares about. It was a good thing they were false alarms. Psychic Friends Network. And you see, there's another instance of all the people that are complaining about the prices of things going up. The prices of phone calls have went way down. You used to have to spend, look at all that money you used to have to spend to call people. Now you just pay $50 a month to talk as much as you want to anybody anywhere in the world. It's like a deal. It's all thanks to President Biden. It made phone calls cheap again. I know, yeah, you used to have to spend money on texts. Mini Bish probably doesn't even know that you used to have to do that. It like you used to have to spend, what was it, a quarter or something? And then they come out with the texting plans, and like you could like text so many times for a cheaper rate, and then they did the unlimited, and you're like, holy cow. Telemarketing for voicemail boxes. Well, you probably actually made some money doing that, but I would think that would be a horrible thing to do. Hey, the usual Connor. You here for 8 tracks? I don't think anybody else is. We got Stevie Wonder, Original Oldies, Mac Davis, and Steve Young. Renegade Picker. I don't know. I'll Google it and then lose my place. Motley Crue, according to the Google machine. Yeah, and I may, for you people that like my Sunday shows. I may not have anything pre-listed because of that issue with them swapping out the pictures. There's Ricky Nelson. Jade Warrior. Last Autumn's Dream. Kind of oddball one. Waylon Jennings. You guys are so polite in here. And Bonnie Raitt in the original slide box. What did you buy them for, Rag? I figured you were a seller. And well, you better get selling. I've seen Ricky Nelson in John Wayne movies. And look at this. You guys don't care. But this is from 1985. That's like one of the last 8-tracks ever made. They only made them. They didn't make them much longer than that. You was one. Have you tried to sell on here, Rag? Well, I probably was watching you. I probably just forgot. I got dementia. Peter Frampton, Mike Oldfield in the slide box. Crystal Gale and bootleg Barry White. Check out that necklace. Welcome in, AJ. Are you looking for 8-tracks? Did you have much luck selling, Rag? That's what I think everybody ends up doing. Donna Summer, Marty Robbins, K-Tel, Starflight compilation, and Mac Davis. Those are running. The people that you see talking about the not being able to get people in their shows, if this ever takes off and it gets to the point where it's more mainstream than it is, and you get all the older people that have a lifetime supply of antique stores full of stuff, and they start unloading it, the prices on everything are going to crash, and it'll be harder than heck to sell stuff on here if you don't have really good stuff. I know some antique dealers that are like retirement age that they could sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff in I mean, as long as they could package it in a matter of a couple months, that I know they're never going to sell. The stuff sitting in their store. They got those stores that you can barely walk through. Josh is Eeyore. Pure prairie leg in very nice condition. Look at that. That looks brand new. Look at that label. Sammy Davis, Home for Christmas, and Mary McGregor. Hey, Hazy. That's right, Hazy. You can see how many I've sold. What's Mary McGregor? Is that pop? Have a good night, Greg. Thanks for dropping by. Village People. Nilsson Early Times. Chris Montez and Rockin' Down the House. What's the Trump? Oh yes, the Trump song. No, the Trump song is not on here. Trump's favorite song is YMCA. It is not on there. I think it's on Go West. Next time I find a copy, I'll save it out for you, Bishy. You can have Mr. Bish do the handy J dance for you while you play it. Is there anybody here that's looking for 8-tracks? Everybody I've asked has ignored me and then left. Everyone that's here is just here to share in my misery, I think. Stevie Wonder, Andy Williams, Christmas Present, Andy Williams, Born Free, and Johnny Mathis, You Light Up My Life. See, I was Mini Bish was doing art on Twitch, and they've got a function where you can have people chatting with you, like, and hear their voices. And I said I would like that on here, and I told Pick that one time, and she said she would not like that. She didn't want anybody to hear her voice and hear her talking. but it'd be a lot easier. Well, I mean, if you're in one of those rooms that had like 200 people, it would get pretty. It would be a cacophony of just bullshit with everybody talking at one time. But if you didn't have to try to read the chat and you could hear the stuff, I think that would be beneficial in these situations where you're just kind of chatting. Sea Level, Loggins and Messina, Cheap Trick, and Rod Stewart. Yeah, dude, that's what I was thinking, Bishy. But if you want to co-host, and yeah, feel free. Is anybody here on Twitch? Did I start those? Doesn't matter anyway. Anyone? Anyone on Twitch? Yeah, junk. But see, the thing is, my parents were too old for Facebook too, and now well, my mom can't get off of it. It's twitch.tv. Go to your app store and download Twitch. And then go follow Minibish, Weeders _ Snapchat. I have it. I've never used it though. I don't like Snapchat because it knows like who you are, and it knows everybody you ever interacted with, and it like tells you that they're like there on Snapchat, and it tries to get you to. I've never used it to take a picture, and I don't want to do anything on it because it knows who I am and knows everybody that I've ever known, and it like tells them I'm on, because I get told that everybody I know is on there. People that aren't even in my contacts, people that I've just had like interactions with in life. Do you post them, junk, or do you just save them for your own personal collection? Charlie Pride bootleg, Kenny Rogers, Super Country, and a bunch of dead bluegrass people. I don't like to be on camera or have my picture taken. I would worry that I'd be accidentally posting them. I don't get that, Sherry. I think that's the dumbest thing. Well, not the dumbest thing, but it's a dumb thing. Unless they've changed it, it's like you get those things and you get posts from people that have died and people you broke up with and just things that happened that like you probably got over, and it's like things you want to forget about and it brings up. Yeah, Butterfly likes to take pictures of me while the cats are sleeping on me while I'm sleeping. I fall asleep watching TV and then she takes pictures of the cat sitting on me. So there's a Fonzie Favorites, America Heart bootleg, Frampton's Camel, and Elvis Christmas. Yeah, I've done it numerous times, but Bishy, you don't know what I really look like. That's just my highly annoyed face. So I look slightly different when I'm not highly annoyed than I accidentally am on camera. I don't know if I look better or worse when I'm not highly annoyed, though. So happy holidays, Joan Baez, Linda Ronstadt. Oh, I smile all the time when I'm not, but I'm having so much fun here, it's hard to smile. Did I run that? I don't know if I ran that. I'll run it again just in case somebody's here. There's 8 people here now. Somebody might want an 8-track. I'm going to have a Christmas music show here at some point. Does anybody still listen to CDs? Because I think I do have some Christmas CDs that'll be in that. Dawn Downing, Dr. Boogie. Anybody ever listen to Dr. Boogie? West Side Story soundtrack and Joe Cocker. Butterfly, did you see 750 was selling last night? Fifth Dimension, Age of Aquarius. Junior. I don't know who that is. The Nick Straker Band. And Barry Manilow. I didn't tell you. I didn't know if you. Hey, AK Chris. Are you looking for 8 tracks? Or are you just wondering why the hell someone would try to sell them on here? Nick Straker looks tiny. Don't remember hearing about him either. Don't know what he is. I can't. I've tried. I've got a mental block. There's a Chick Corea album with Smurfs. Who's that? Glenn Miller. Bishy, did you get your Fonzie's favorites yet? Oh, Butterfly, you just got a notification that one of your cats used the bathroom. Why do you have a post office box? But why don't you have the mail delivered to your house like normal people? Oh my, that's inappropriate. It's they got the black dot on there though, so it's censored. Hired stud will travel. Real dramatic stag recording. Sean Phillips, Ray Conniff, and Shining Stars compilation. I figured out where the clips go, Bishy. So now I have like 6 clips of Abu on my clips area. The Suburban Bish is, I don't know how to do a screenshot on here. The Suburban Bish just bought 8-track porn. Thanks, Bishy. Those are actually kind of collectible among people that collect 8-tracks and porn. Bishy, you're gonna. Let me look at that. Oh, that's one of those that are a pain in the ass to take apart and refurbish too. Get yourself a player at Goodwill sometime when you see one cheap, and give it a listen. They're pretty funny. There's some they're like they're just like audio porn. It's ridiculous. But there has to be a lot of talking in it because you got to know what they're doing. Ray Conniff rocking down the house, another rocking down the house in Chicago. Well, Bishy, I'm sure you're going to make someone very happy with that. It's Black Friday at Lowe's. Get a head start on Black Friday all month long. Right now, if Junk's family is renting a community center for her Thanksgiving, maybe they've got like raffles and Chinese auctions and white elephant things. That's probably not something you stick out at your family reunion, though. You play bingo. Are there real prizes? Billy Joel, America Hat Trick, the Bee Gees, and Anne Murray. Are they like cash prizes? Oh, that's better. And our family reunions, when I still attended them, when I was younger, they would set up volleyball poles and that, and I would just play volleyball the whole time. And the older people, they would have those Chinese auctions and white elephant raffles and all that stuff. And the one year they had one of those things where if you won something and then the next person, they had like the option of taking your thing. Apparently it got so bad that there was some sort of big altercation, and after that half the people left because they were so pissed off at the other half because they kept taking there was like one prize that was apparently highly desirable. Big band, Barry Manilow, another big band, and Loggins and Messina. Hey Michelle, how are you tonight? Do you like 8-tracks? Nobody here does. But the Suburban Bish bought a porn 8-track. I hope somebody made a clip of that. Because that would be on mine. See, I don't know how those clips work very well. But like it puts your link on them, Bishy. And I had other clips on there, and I don't know how I got them. Because I've never had that clip option before because I just got the iPad. I never had a clip button before. That's what's weird. I didn't notice the clip button on here until last night. Or I guess it was last night. Melanie, Jukebox Jive, Linda Clifford, and Foster Brooks. Oh, that very mantle is melted. Is that Buck Nasty twerking? Is that who that is? Okay. Today I got a notification from TikTok that Mr. Bishy posted something, and I clicked on it, and it was that person, apparently Buck Nasty, twerking. Was the woman Buck Nasty's significant other? Hey, Buck Nasty, there you are. You can answer yourself. The lady sitting on the couch. Neil Diamond, Billy Joel, Ray Conniff, and Andy Williams. Hey, Bolo. Mrs. Coe from the Dice Show. And it was in Mr. Bishy's. There was other people. There was somebody else twerking too. Who made the big compilation video? Did he do it at work? I would have shared it and given him a boost in the TikTok algorithms, but I don't know how to share stuff on TikTok. I never go there. I probably should. 12 a.m. today. So I opened it immediately after you made it. Country compilation, Jim and Jesse McReynolds, some other country gospel, and Frankie Yankovic and his Yanks. Mr. Bishy, is he allowed to see it, or do you want to? I'll let him wait. He can be surprised when he opens it. See, Buck Nasty. Look at this, Mr. Bish. Thank goodness it's censored. Hired stud will travel. Hot box in every town. You just gotta get her an 8-track player. Yeah, I would hate to have you play it and break it without properly refurbishing it. So you might want to figure out, go to YouTube and learn how to refurbish them. I don't want to refurbish it. Those ones are a pain in the butt to open. Oh, some more compilation ones, and there's a Philadelphia Orchestra. Larry Gatlin. I was trying to list. Where's that tape I was trying to list today? I put it in the auction tab. It was this one I had last night. This the Modern Jazz Quartet, Plastic Dreams. I didn't realize that the lady had boobies there, and that it would not let me upload that photo to Whatnot. It was against their community standards. I think it's the first time that's happened to me. I've heard people saying they couldn't list things. Oh, yeah, here, I'll just throw it in there. It's Aerosmith's greatest hits. Is that what you mean? You don't already have that? Bing Crosby. Big Band compilation. Jerry Lee Lewis Monsters and Echoes of Hawaii. Oh, Bish, you didn't have to do that. But thank you. I was gonna tip Mini Bish on whatever that. What is it called? That Ko-Fi. And then I got scared. I've never heard of any of those sites and stuff. I did draw a picture of a stick man though and send it to her with an angry face. She hit her limit. I don't know what that means. So Ko-Fi is safe, or Ko-Fi, or whatever you say it. She got $600 in tips. Was it for like drawing stuff, or just being a effervescent personality? Oh yeah. Why is there a limit? Oh, I thought you meant there was a limit on that app. Or Jeannie C. Riley, Rita Coolidge, mirror image of Kenny Rogers. So it's not really Kenny Rogers; it's mirror image playing Kenny Rogers songs. I'm gonna tip her $1 on Whatnot, so she has to pay taxes. I don't know, Mr. Bishy. I didn't know that was in here. Why is she mad? Oh, he said any more porn tapes. I didn't realize they had. Yeah. They censored it. Gene Tracy's truck stop. Jim Reeves. Statler Brothers. They are something that people collect. I mean, there are people that collect 8-tracks too, but if you start Googling it, find all sorts of interesting stuff. And Jimmy Buffett there. It's okay. They just use all that data and information. It's all benign. They're just trying to sell you stuff. Henry Mancini, Steve Miller Band, Boston Pops, and the Best of the Doors. Oh no, that's the Best of the Doobies. I can't read. I'm running low on 8-tracks in this box. Hey David, 2208, are you interested in 8-tracks? It's Dwayne Pickleman, Grandpa Jones, Shot Jackson and Buddy Emmons, and another Barry Manilow. I think he's caressing his accordion. Chad Everett, All Strung Out, Camelot soundtrack, and Elvis Somewhere. And Anne Murray. I don't know, it looks like Minnie Bish is getting close to being done with her artwork over there. I gotta order it. Should have just had her order it and have it mailed to us. I gave up the other night and then I forgot to go back to it. I couldn't find any that were selling big ones. Or maybe the thing is I need to blow it up and get a whole bunch of the 18 by 24 size of different sections of the picture. That'd be great if you just did it there, Butterfly. Welcome in. Is anybody here that just come in looking for 8-tracks? The only one on Whatnot. All right, we're down to the last little stack here, and then call it a night. I'll be up all night shipping all the orders. Iron Horse, Jim and Jesse, Boulder, and Ray Stevens, Boogity Boogity. Somebody asked me about Ray Stevens cassettes the other day. Well, hopefully I sell something somewhere else other than on here. But I was trying to make it sound like I sold a bunch so they would get excited and want to buy some, but I think they left anyway. Is Ray Stevens still alive? Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. Danny Davis, Willie Nelson, Kayak, and Solid Gold Hit. See that right there? Like I was talking about last night, that would be like a cheesecake album cover if that was a record. Because, like, this doesn't even have the artists listed. I'm gonna have to Google it. But see, sometimes when I Google these people, they've either been dead for decades or they're only like 10 years older than me. So I've forgotten who I was gonna Google already. He's 85 and still alive and kicking. Apparently, he's active on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. He just posted 9 hours ago to Facebook. It's Gary Mule Deer's birthday. Whoever Gary Mule Deer is. And yesterday was the 31st anniversary of Ray Stevens' comedy video classics VHS hitting #1 on the Billboard Top Video chart. Huh. I should have gave him a follow while I was there. Everybody go follow Ray Stevens on Facebook. The streak. What was that? What was the song? Was it the haircut song? Where he says, I'm a logger. Wicked Sherry. Everybody loves Ray Stevens. He's like Weird Al before Weird Al. But I think he made his own songs. I don't think Ray Stevens really did parodies. Oh, come on. What's the best Ray Stevens song? Butterfly. The Streak.
everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he comes, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. And I hollered over at Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been him to see.
Here he comes.
Boogie that, boogie that.
There goes.
Boogie that, boogie that.
And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that.
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
Look at that.
He's just as proud as he can be. Missing out of me. He gonna give us a peek. Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that.
He likes to show off his physique.
Look at that.
If there's an audience to be found, you'll be speaking it round, inviting public critique.
This is your Action News reporter once again, and we're here at the gas station. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, see, I was just in here getting my cars checked, and he disappeared out of the traffic. He come streaking around the grease right there. Didn't have nothing on but smile. I was concerned that was getting her cold right.
I don't think I know that song, Bishy.
It's too late. She'd already been moved. Flash her right there in front of the shop. So,
He ain't rude.
look at it,
He ain't rude.
look at it, look at it.
He's just in the mood to ride in the news.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that.
He likes to turn the other cheek.
Look at that.
He's always making the news. Man, just his tennis shoes. Guess you could call him unique.
Once again, your Action News reporter in the booth at the gym covering the disturbance at the basketball playoff. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, see. Hey, time I was just going down there to get Ethel a snow towel. Here he comes, right out of the cheap seat. Dribbling. Right down the middle of the court. Didn't have on nothing but a pee. Made a hook shot and got out through the concession stand. I hollered up.
This holiday season, unwrap your creativity with candle science.
Too late. She'd already got a free shot. Round step. Up there from the hole.
Mr. President, is that the song?
What do you think you're doing? You gonna give us, you get your clothes on.
Well, you'll have to. Oh, just the tip. We're ready to raid out here, and you won the best username of the day award.
Whether you're looking for a fun winter activity or want to craft heartfelt gifts,
Oh, now they're going
our
to
premium
play
kits
all
with free
sorts of
shipping
Ray
have
Stevens
everything you
songs.
need. From festive fragrances to on-trend supplies, we're
Hey, Mr. President, we got record foreclosures, folks are losing their homes. The banks have got money, but they don't pay the loans. The taxes bring us home.
I don't know. That's what come up when I Googled Bush and George W. All right. Who are we going to take this massive crowd of people to? We're going to raid out. Who should we bless with our presence? Paper Trail Studios on. Okay. We'll go there. Thank you for the purchase of the pornographic 8-track, Bishy. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll be back in the morning, I guess, sorting cassette tapes. That'll be fun. All right, here we go. Paper Trail Studio. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And here we go.